Hi guys, it's Belle here and it is July 31st today. So I thought what better way than to see out the end of the month with this project completed and to say goodbye to Christmas in July with a Christmas project. So if you haven't been following me, I've been making this Christmas themed traveller's notebook as a present for my daughter. It's a place for her to keep all her shopping lists, receipts, Christmas ideas, Christmas present lists, card lists, you name it. I have one myself that I've been using for years to keep track of the gifts that I give my family, and it's brilliant to look back on. I have to admit, I look back on previous years and go, oh, it was that year I got them that. So today I'm going to do a flip through, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the cover. So I pulled out this. It's from the Digital Collage Club, and I just thought this kind of summed up what the journal is. Now my problem is it is very white against that background. So first thing I want to do is just ever so lightly come in with some vintage photo actually. And I really do want it lightly. I just need to, oh my gosh, it's so light, I can't even see it really. I just need to really mute that whiteness a little bit because the rest of the cover is quite muted and vintage looking. So I want to do the same with this. I just thought this image was so cute, and it'll probably remind her of me. She'll probably go, Mum, did you pick that? because I love wearing 50s style dresses, guys. I really love this kind of look. I also love like the vintage feel, you know, like imagery in that. And I have red hair, and I love red. It's my favorite color. So she's probably going to look at this and go, Mum. Yes, darling. But to say that, my vintage dresses are all Halloween themed. So they've all got skulls, pumpkins and ghosties and things on, or snakes or roses or whatever. But I also do have a very nice vintage Christmas dress that I wear a lot. So yes, now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, so I was wondering about doing 2 lots of fabric because I wanted it to be backed on some fabric, but I'm wondering if that's too much. And I'm looking at it and saying, no, nothing's ever too much. I'm sure it is, but I'm going to say no. So I'm going to roughly glue that on. I didn't even think about that when I chose the image, but it is funny how fitting it is. And it'll probably make her giggle too. Wondering if I want to cut this down just a smidgelina. Although, like I said, my 50s clothes are a little bit different. So, there's no pumpkins on this one. I do love red. I have got my red coat that I like to wear at Christmas time. So I have a little Tim Holtz word. It's one of his flashcards, and I thought the festive would work really well kind of under there like that. I kind of like that on there. I've got some holly, which I have used some glossy accents on the berries. I'm thinking of putting that up there. Let's have a look how that looks. Do, 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 do. Do you know how hard it is whilst I'm crafting not to burst into Christmas song? I think I like those berries more, and I haven't put glossy accents on those, but I think I like those more. I think they go better. I think they're Tim Holtz ones. I did have this little thing that said 2 for 25, which kind of made me laugh because it made me think of, well, you know, if you're out on doing Christmas shopping, you always want a bargain. Just because it's Christmas doesn't mean you can't get a bargain. and it's kind of a thing in our family. This might sound very weird, but it's quite a thing in our family for us to go, oh my gosh, that's such a nice gift. And then the other person to go, yeah, and I got it half price, or and I got it for it was reduced, or I like that actually. I picked it up earlier in the year and da 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 da. Like, I'm sure that sounds very weird to the rest of you. I mean, we don't tell people how much it is, but it's quite the thing for us to go, oh, well, we got this bargain or this deal. Like, we're just that kind of family. I blame my partner. He is a massive bargain hunter, and now we've all become quite... Oh, do you know what I'm going to do first? Right, I'm going to stitch around this. Then I'm going to put the holly on. So I'm going to stitch all the way around this, and then I'll be back. Oh my goodness, guys, I kind of love it. I've put my red thread in my sewing machine, so that also helps. Yeah, so as I was saying, we're huge bargain hunters. And the thing is, it's not that they're getting stuff they don't want. Normally, that's why these journals are good. We have, or I keep, a list of like people's favorite Etsy shops or creators or shops, and I keep those in my book, and I make sure that I have like alerts and things on, so that when I do get alerted to a sale, I can check and then pick up something that I know they really want from someone they really like, but I've got a bargain on it, you know. So yeah, it's just a thing in our family. Oh, I managed it, especially for their dad. Their dad gets so excited when they tell him, oh yeah, Dad, so I picked that up in the sale, or I got 50% off, or I got this and this free, and he gets so excited. It's part of the joy. So now it's just a thing. It's just a thing. All families are different. Oh my goodness, I kind of love it. Do you guys? It's just making me smile. Little Christmas tree. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I really, really do. And it doesn't need anything else on there, I don't think. We've got... Where are those words? Where are those Tim Holtz words? Oh no, these are the ones that haven't been opened. So... Happy holidays. I do always like it saying happy holidays. Winter wishes. Let's see. Really, really. Where's my ones that were open? I don't know what it is about these. I don't know if I'm just not doing it right or what. But you will have heard me complain about these repeatedly. But I have them, so I need to use them. But I am not buying any more of these tape ones unless they're brought out and they're different. Let's have a look at how this looks. I wasn't going to put anything else on here. Do we like it? I kind of feel like I do now. Right, let's move my finger out of the way. Let's have a look. Do you know what? No, I don't. I don't know what to do about that one now. I'll put that somewhere. So there we go, guys. There's the cover. What do we think? I love it. Now, I actually brought this pen to go in, because I believe everyone should have some jingle. So I did actually buy that pen, and I think it has kind of a retro look to it. But I also do have this pen in my stash, which is a cute cutie, and I think he might fit better. I don't know, he's quite heavy. I don't know, I bought this one for it, so do you know what, let's use this one. So let's have a flip through. So I've done a few bits since the last video. I've put a front pocket on, which you didn't see in the last video. So yes, I've put a front pocket on. Actually, where did that go to now? Happy holidays. Maybe it could go across here. I have this little tag, which I've put some fun yarn in, and it actually says to and from with a present on the back. So I'm going to obviously put to my daughter and from me. This little pocket has washi in it, so that she can use washi throughout if she needs it. I also put some stickers in here. She probably won't need stickers, but I'm thinking, you know, when you've got tags or you're wrapping gifts and things like that and you want to personalize it a bit more, sometimes things like this are good. I'm actually going to track down as well some like planning stickers, Christmas ones that say like to do, to buy, don't forget, that kind of thing. So I'm going to track some of those down and put some of those in here as well. We've got our memo pad here, which is fun. Got a pocket here with nothing in. Our little Santa starting on his Christmas journey. Paper. I stitched around this and put some fabric at the top. So I think that looks good. And then obviously this opens for extra hidden space. Little tag here that she can write on. And then I backed this little postcard on some tea-dyed paper. Space in here for her to put something. Oh, I'm also going to put some stamps, postage stamps, in the front here too, next to the washi. So she's got some stamps for any cards or things that she wants to send, or parcels. Lots of paper. We've got a little paper clip. We've got these sheets in here for her to write on, but also we did this little envelope and I have filled it with, I cut out some tabs out of Christmas paper. I think there's still some in there. Yes, there is. So I cut out some tabs so that she can fit them on, and I've tried to make them plain enough that they can be written on but still Christmassy, so that she can say whether it's gifts or whether it's ideas or whatever she wants. She can use the tabs in her journal for that. Lots of paper. If you missed any of the other videos, this is actually a piece made by her younger brother a few years ago. So that's nice to have in there. This is actually a page from her old child's school workbook when she was about 3 or 4. On those embellishments, you would have seen that video go up now. I changed the washi on here. The washi was kind of in the middle where the rip was, because half of it was ripped when I was trimming, and it was a bit lopsided and I didn't like it, and so I pulled it off, and then I've put this double washi on that's like got gold dots and then holly, and I actually bent it slightly over, so the rip in the piece of paper is actually here. But I think it actually works best moving it over. It makes it more secure, and that holly's all stuck on nice and straight. Some Christmas music, some more pads which are stapled on, so she can remove the staples and add more on there. We have in this pocket a tag, which I've added some sari silk to and backed in some of my green dyed and stitched around. I also backed this and then rounded the corners, and then I remembered it's a recipe card. Now my daughter does not cook, thankfully. Her partner is a trained chef, so she doesn't have to. But there is anything if she wants to write down, but actually all this is writing space, and she loves nutcrackers. It's her favourite Christmas motif, so I had to put that in there. And there's tartan, so which reminds her of her granddad. We've got this, which is actually from her children's workbook, and it says this is Roger's house or something, I think, on it. Or here is Roger's house. And this little house, the roof reminds me of Santa. And obviously you go to houses, like Santa's going to Roger's house to drop off presents. It's hers from when she was little. There's writing space here. I then backed this onto some tea stained paper and rounded the edges. So that's a little tuck spot that she can put more in. We've got this envelope that opens up, and we've got more sheets of that little notepad on there. Some stickers here and a vintage book page. Love this with the Christmas trees. And she would have made some of these Santas, you know, the little cones and things. And then we've got this in the middle, which I've left open because she can tuck something in if she wants. And then obviously we've got these glass beads. They're proper glass beads. It's a beautiful tree and this red and white. And Santa's doing cartwheels because he's so excited about everything. And then we've got the rest of the tree. She would have made angels too. We made lots of salt dough ornaments when she was little and all that kind of thing. Again, we've got a nutcracker because, again, it's her favourite Christmas motif. And here's the other side of that page that she did. Here is Roger's house. So that opens up. Loads of writing space. In here we have a pocket. So this is a vintage Christmas card. We have a magnetised pocket. Have a little tag. I know these tags are little, but she can also use these on her presents and write to and from. So I think I'm actually going to add some more of these in here. And there's that nutcracker again. And a pad. She'll get all these references. It's what's so fun about making a journal for a loved one, you know. So we've got this pad here, Christmas card here, and this opens up too. And then we've got 2 more tags in here. So again, she can put these on people's presents. She can write on them. She can do whatever she likes on them. Let's open that up so that can get in further. And then that opens up and she's got a pocket there. She can put something in. We've got this little one here. Things are Christmas things I love. And she can write on the back and then write her favourites if she wants to. We've got this pocket. This was actually, oh, I forgot to say, in case you'd missed it, those of you that didn't already know this, but this is actually from a Christmas tag from a present that she gave me several years ago, which I have kept because that's what we do. And then this one here is actually a tag that was on a gift that she gave her dad a few years ago. So I thought that was quite nice. And then one of my collage cards and embellishments, I've stitched around it and I've added some fabric. Again, there's the back of that paper and sounds like, yeah, we're nearly there. Some more memo pad, which she could, this is just literally stuck on with its own stickiness. I really pressed it down so she can replace that year after year. And then we've got this, love these elves. Just believe. It's so funny that one side of this Mickey page is Wales and the other side is Ireland because, you know, that's our family. More writing space. What I did here is, so she's got an envelope. I might even add a few more because 1, she can use them to keep receipts and things in, but 2, you always seem to run out of envelopes for cards or if you're giving someone a voucher or something. So that's a plain envelope. And then I added some more of these pads and then I found this paper clip in my stash. So that kind of holds it all together in this belly band. And in case you have missed any of the other videos, I will link them down below, so do go check them out. But these pieces are from Mrs. Brimble's, and again, I've linked her in the other videos, but you can't use these pieces in journals and sell them. So this is the perfect opportunity to use them because I'm gifting it. Little embellishment bag here that opens up with nothing in. This opens up. And then this opens up and I have this little peg because she might want to peg something in or she might want to use it in her house, but it's got a nutcracker. So you can see there's a theme. That goes near the back and it's just fun because he pops over the top. Then we have this little card because it's got a cat and rounded corners and back tip. Then I did actually, there's nothing in here. This opens up, but I did actually add a Tim Holtz metal embellishment that says 25 on there. So that's good. And then we've got the pen with the pen holder. And then just under here, because this is the tuck spot, I've added a little Christmas card that again, she can write in, or if she wants, this can go in that envelope that's in there as a spare card or envelope if she needs it for anything. So yeah, so there's lots of things in here. Like the washi could be used to put on the back of envelopes. I might actually put, I've got some of those faux wax seals that I used on this little envelope. I might pop some of those in there as well, so she can put those on things. Got little tags she can use or put on presents. So this really is a journal for her to make sure that she is fully prepared for Christmas and has all little extra bits like stickers and tags and envelopes and papers and stamps and all that good stuff, because you're always running around. I like to keep all mine together. Everyone's always like, where's the scissors, where's the sellotape? It's all in my present thing. You know exactly where it is. I have the Christmas stuff separate, like I have separate sellotape, scissors, pens, the whole lot in my Christmas wrapping box, so that it's all in one place, it stays there, and I'm not running around when it's time to wrap things up. So I love how this came together. It's chunky, even though it's not meant to have had much in. Look at him popping over the top. Doesn't he look so jolly? Yeah, I've loved putting this together. And obviously it jingles. She'll put whatever pen she wants in there. But so thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down below if you'd be interested in seeing something like this in my Etsy shop, because I know I had some of you say, oh, that's such a good idea, because I could put a couple of these together for Christmas and put them in my Etsy if you are interested. Obviously, they'd be a bit different. I can't put the stuff that has copyright on it. You know, I can't put those in there, but I can come up with other alternatives. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. And yeah, let me know if you do make one of these yourself, or are going to. I'd love to know. It makes me just want to make, my own one for myself now, because mine was one I brought years ago before I started making journals. And now, like, this would be perfect for me. Should I keep it? No, I'm not going to. I'll just have to make another one for myself. So that's it, guys. I can't believe it's the end of July already. We are finally in a heat wave here, so summer's finally hit. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for being with me in the month of July, and I will be back soon with another video. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, I always love reading your comments down below, so leave those as well so that we can chat. And wherever you are in the world, guys, whatever the weather is like, and whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I hope you are having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now, guys.